According to statistics, Africa's food import bill could surge to $110 billion by 2025 if nothing is done to change the approach and pace of agriculture transformation on the continent. During the unveiling of Rwanda as a long-term home for the African Green Revolution Forum today, Rwanda's Prime Minister Dr. Edward Ngirente called on African governments to make the agriculture sector attractive to the young people who will help in driving its transformation.
The agriculture sector in Africa is mostly dominated by an aging population. This is aggravated by the fact that for the youth, agriculture sector is not seen as an attractive business. To attract them into agriculture, there is a need to de-risk this sector so as to attract investments and continue empowering youth and other farmers to use technologies that make agriculture a competitive and a profitable business.
At the same time, President of the Alliance for a Green Revolution in Africa, Dr. Agnes Kalibata, encouraged the youth to exploit the possibilities that come with technology to help leapfrog development of the sector.
Young people understand agriculture because they have the knowledge, because you've learnt it or because you can read about it, given technology. The other thing then is there's so much work to do in the agriculture sector outside farming, by providing the services to the sector. And again, with technology, there are so many opportunities now to provide services to the sector. You just have to sit and use your brain, which is what young people have a lot of. Your energy, your brain, and your agility to be able to think through challenges. Every challenge out there, every problem out there presents an opportunity.
Studies show that less than 3% of total bank lending in Africa goes to the agricultural sector, which accounts for 70% of all employment and contributes to over 40% of the continent's GDP. Former Prime Minister of Ethiopia and the chair of AGRA and the AGRF Partners Group, His Excellency Haile Mariam Desalegn, said that there is need to move away from the traditional financing mechanisms.
I think there is a need for innovative financing for agriculture, coming out of the traditional financing mechanisms, because we have now digital technology that supports us to create those innovative financing mechanisms to address the information asymmetry, where the banks are not able to get the necessary information, and also cost of doing business for dispersed and large number of farmers.
The former Ethiopian Prime Minister also called on African governments to commit to addressing the financing challenge that faces the sector.
Agriculture is not only farming, it is about marketing, so we need market infrastructure. It is about transportation, we need transport infrastructure. So all this can be done by state. We agreed as political leaders that at least 10% of the budget, annual budget, should go to agriculture. So I think this way, if African governments are ready and committed, we can address some of the financing issues.
According to statistics, last year, Africa was home to more than half of the global total of acutely food insecure people. East Africa had the highest number at 28.6 million, followed by Southern Africa at 23.3 million and West Africa at 11.2 million people. Fatima Tesi reporting for RTV, Kigali.